scoreline made even worse for United fans by the fact that this was a scoreline after just 10 minutes against Newcastle United, a team sitting right now second from bottom in the Premier League. Welcome inside our Premier League studio, Rebecca Lowe, Robbie Musto with you. What a story. Let's get straight to those Geico first half highlights. Jose Mourinho, before the teams went out, talking to Kennedy, a player from Newcastle who he brought into English football. Still some support in the crowd for Jose Mourinho at Old Trafford. 8 minutes on the clock, and Kennedy scores against his old manager.
He does, but look at the space that Perez has in midfield to slot it through to Kennedy, who rounds Ashley Young very easy and sticks in the corner to make it 1-0.
The second goal comes from Newcastle. Ashley Young again doesn't get quite tight enough. Newcastle gets turned, gets his shot in. Can't quite believe it. Newcastle United 2-0 ahead.
Executive Chairman of the Premier League, Richard Scudamore, with a word in the ear of Ed Woodward there at 2-0. 22 minutes on the clock. What about the chance for Rashford?
An amazing chance, really was, and good play in a wide position for Lukaku, but Rashford, I mean, it's not too high for him. It's perfect. He's in between defenders. That really was a bad missing like Rashford.
At the other end, Robbie?
And yet again, Manchester United relied on the reflexes of David De Gea. This could easily have been 3-0, and Newcastle would have had a well saved by the goalkeeper.
And there is Jose Mourinho after some booing at Old Trafford, running down the tunnel. His side are losing by 2-0 against Newcastle United. Robbie Musto, explain that first 10 minutes to me.
Well, you know what? Since Alex Ferguson left the football club 5 years ago, I think that's the most disconnected and inept performance I think I've seen. You know, against a team that's managed 4 goals in 7 Premier League appearances, they got 9 shots, 6 on target, way more than Manchester United. We often say about United, they've looked, you know, struggling to connect going forward. Their attacking play hasn't been good. Well, it's worse defensively. And I think that's where it's the most shocking to me, that basics in terms of covering midfield, defensive organisation and strong defending has not been there.
Rob?
Newcastle United have been better set up, have been better managed than Manchester United, Rebecca. They looked the better team, had more shots on target. Before the game, Ashley Young was asked about why they came in early as a group. They were there 3 hours ahead of time, something had changed, and he said, well, I don't really know. Jose Mourinho was asked the same question. He said the club structure, as if handing the blame off, they decided they were coming in early. There's a lack of ownership, and this club is in disarray. There's not many things I know, many things I can talk about. I can talk about footballers, and I can talk about dressing room. And Jose Mourinho hasn't got the players in the dressing room, and has lost some of the spirit. When you see players out there, they're all kind of going through the motions. Yes, we're trying to win, but there's nobody fighting for either the shirt or the manager.
Do you expect to fight back second half?
A little bit. I just can't see him scoring. I mean, it just looked that unconvincing. Newcastle probably get more chances on the counter-attack. I mean, that's some team talk going on right now at Old Trafford.
As things...
A massive moment in the game for United, going from losing to not losing. You felt at this point momentum's totally shifted. United would go on and win the game, but Martial was bright throughout. Excellent finish.
Joining us for the Jose Mourinho interview over on NBCSports.com right now. A bizarre day for United, an awful first half, but he changed it after the break. And Jose Mourinho's men came out and won it for him. Apparently, Mourinho's going to be fine no matter what they say. We shall see. Goldberg online now.